I've lived my entire adult life in the town of Ashland. I ended up here because I applied to 2 schools. One was UVA and the other was Randolph-Macon College. I got accepted into UVA and I attended there for a weekend trip, and I realized that that school was way too big for me and I needed something small, something intimate. That led me to Randolph-Macon College, where in fact I did find my wife, I did build a life, and all of my children have lived their entire lives in the town of Ashland. All 4 daughters. We love the town. It's a beautiful place and it's intimate, but at the same time, it has rural character and it has a little bit of urban life. So there's something to do for everybody. I love that you can go from one house to the next house and it doesn't matter your walk of life. You're right next door to people that have all sorts of experiences. There's a house that's valued at $200,000 right next to a house that's valued at $2 million. There are Black, brown, white, Hispanic communities all intermingled. And that diversity has been so enriching and exciting. Everything is here. We have a theater that's unique to us. We have a college that's unique to us. We have different communities that just express things differently, and I really appreciate that. This is interesting because my entire life people have said, you should be a politician, you should work for government, you should be a lawyer. And I went to college thinking, oh yes, I'm going to be a lawyer. And my very first course in pre-law told me I'm not going to be a lawyer. I'm going to be a teacher or I'm going to be a preacher, because all I want to do is serve the people. And I did all of my research to learn about counsel and so forth. I had always watched counsel. I had always participated in the government process, but I never thought about being the one who made the decisions. And going through that process, I realized there's more I needed to learn. And so I joined the leadership opportunities that the town provided. I joined the Ashland Kiwanis. I joined some other civic organizations to learn what it means to actually govern. And it's not so much about telling people what to do. It's more about doing the right thing at the right time. Because we're not running against anybody. You're running for the town. And just like Mayor Steve Trevette said once before, there's going to be a ballot. People are going to make a vote. But in the end, the town wins because we have people willing to step forward and make decisions. We all have something unique. I will share with you things that people don't know. My birth father's Black. My birth mother's white. You look at me, you can see what you see, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. We're all born a certain way, and we don't control that. What we control is how we respond to the world. And so when I first set out to see what it is that was unique to me, I decided to knock on every single door and ask what it is that you love about this town and what it is that you want from this town. And overwhelmingly, the people love our police department. And so I got to research our police department and say, okay, what is it about our police that people love? Because not everywhere else in the world do people love the police. Who says, thank you for pulling me over, officer? Who says, thank you for giving me that ticket? Who says, thank you for writing this? But yet people say that. I get compliments. Then when I get to learn about the reason why they say that is because our police are CALIA certified. Our chief has done much work to make sure that the people that we have on our department fit the town of Ashland. And honestly, it's not for everybody, but we try to be. When I was trying to think of what unique thing could I do? Well, after knocking on the doors of all the town, and this is 2018, 2017, I can't remember the exact date, I realized that broadband access was atrocious. Even in our town, even in Richmond, even in places where you would think they should have access to broadband, we didn't. And so after lobbying Congress for broadband expansion, I got to see those words of mine in 2020 legislation. But to know that there were members broader than me that were willing to use my words. My point to all of this is that I'm willing to put in the work to do what's necessary so that our community can thrive and succeed the way they deserve to be.